You are now tuned in to the Conversations with Ms Yvonne show. It is such a pleasure to welcome you all to my show. Sit back, relax, because we're about to take you to another level. This show aims to entertain, enlighten, and educate the minds of our generation. Are you ready? Well, without further delay, allow me to introduce your host, me, Ms Yvonne! What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Fancy Free Friday. I appreciate you for tuning in. I think it's pretty cool that you're listening to me. I think it's dope that you took time out your day to be like, you know what, I'm going to check out her podcast. So shout out to you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. It makes me excited. So I'm excited about it. I hope you're having a good day. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I've been making a lot of changes in my life, and I want to kind of focus back on where it all started, like from my childhood. A lot of times I try to block my childhood out because, it was going down in my childhood. It was kind of like, it was rough. It was real sketchy. It wasn't something that I necessarily wanted to remember. Like, I had some really good points, and then I've had some really, really low lows. So it was kind of like, it didn't really have like a happy medium. So I had to try to forget about the whole thing. But, it's still part of who I am. And I want to go back and just kind of revisit who I was as a little girl. Because I was really a lot of fun. I was a lot of fun, but I was like super shy. I came out, I was like this super shy little girl, but I loved to entertain. I just loved it. It was always exciting for me. But I was, shy. And my dad, he was super cool. He had like this radio voice. Like, his voice was awesome. He did radio for a long time, actually. And, his voice was always an asset for him. And he loved to rap and stuff like that. So when we was kids, he would make us get on the mic. I'd be scared, like, I don't want to do it. My younger brother, he be about it. But me, I was like, oh no, I'm nervous. I want to do it, but I'm shy. And so he'd be like, girl, come over here, get on this mic. So he'd be like, we'd have 3 mics. He'd have his mic, and then me and my brother, we have our own mics. And we'd have parties every Saturday. So when the people would come over, we would have to perform, and he'll be like, E, kick that rap. So I had to get on the mic and go and bust it, He wasn't taking no as an answer. I was scared of my daddy. It wasn't no telling him no. He said, do what you got up. It wasn't no, I don't know. I didn't have choices as a child, Which is funny because that's why now I'm so anal. Like, I could be very, very strict and firm, and people are like, why are you like that? But my dad was like that. My dad, when he talked to you, it wasn't a game. You didn't have a choice, and it just wasn't like that. Like, I don't know. He was rough, but, that's what dads are there for, to instill that discipline. And, I appreciate it now. I know how to work better with it. But he used to give you that look. You knew what that look meant. I'm going to have that same look with my kids. That way I don't have to be issuing out whippings, because, I can't be tired. I'll be all wimp. Can you imagine now, as an old person, like, I ain't giving nobody a whooping, boy. We all going to be in there tired, out of breath. We got to come up with a different system. Because y'all ain't going to drive me. My sister-in-law, she have a great system. She's a great disciplinarian. Like, I love her system. She's really, really great at it. So I'm proud of her for that. But yeah, I loved performing, and I loved paperwork. So corny, but I did. I just loved it. I loved doing paperwork. It was my favorite thing. I would always act like I was a teacher, And I would have like all my files together and paperwork. I'd just be writing. I don't even know what I was writing down. I just was grading papers. And that's what I did for fun, you know. I was grading papers. I was doing paperwork. I was filing paperwork. Who does that? You know, go look for stuff like that. That was what I would do. And then, on the side of that, I also used to like to do hair. So I used to do my friend's hair in the neighborhood for a while. And then we moved, and then I stopped doing people's hair. I don't know. Maybe I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. I don't know. Y'all used to stay on and popping as a kid, okay? Yvonne, Mitchell, baby, never stepped out, hair not on fleek. Outfit on 500,000. I was going in. It was one point in my life I may have owned one pair of tennis shoes. I always wore heels. But I was in a high school and like through I think like maybe 7th grade through maybe like 10th grade, I was in the heels. You know, I was trying to don't flex, baby. Let me see you get low in that dress, baby. No, but I wasn't, you know, I wasn't out here thotting or nothing. No, definitely wasn't doing that. But I just like to dress. You know, I lived in Belgium for like 3 years, so I was used to the European fashion. You know, out there in Europe, there was always freedom. You know, you can dress how you wanted to, at least in Belgium you could, you know, and in Paris, everybody was free. And so I just kind of adapted that style. And we didn't really have much money growing up, so I had to make my outfits twerk something. You know, so I had to make it look like I was buying a bunch of clothes, but really I was just, you know, shifting it around and then spacing it out. And good thing I was little, you know, I didn't grow too much. I mean, I might still be the same height from 6th grade. I don't know. I didn't really have a growth spurt. No, my feet grew. That was the only thing. Everything else, you know, just stayed like the same height. I don't know. Strange. You know, I was a fun child, and maybe I was naive. You know, my life started off really fun. It was really fun. Like, outside of my parents getting a divorce, I had a great time, you know, as a child until like high school. So all before, let's say, I'm going to say up to 10th grade, because 10th grade was cool too. It was after 10th grade. It's my junior year when everything started getting real. But before then, I had a really good life. But I had some really tragic things happen to me. And because of that, it just made me like become cold. You know, I shut down because I didn't understand a lot. I didn't understand why things were happening to me. You know, I didn't understand. I just kind of like lost hope in good things happening. You know, that can happen sometimes in life. You can go through a lot of tragedies, and then you begin to think that life will never get any better. But I'm so excited today to be standing here and saying life is 1,000,000 times better. It's 1,000,000 times better. And it's not that I have everything, but internally it's 1,000,000 times better. You know, the outside will manifest itself later, but the inside is whole. You know, my inside is complete and healed. And I'm such a whole woman that I want to encourage more women to get to this point in life, because it's such freedom in this space, you know. And it's not a Miss Independent stance. No, don't think of it like that. It's more of a coming into your own as a female and who you are as a person. I'm finally accepting who I am all the way, you know, because I have a yin and a yang. You know, I'm kind, you know, but I also might pop off. You know, you got to, I got to stay prayed out, you know, because, you know, I got, you know, You really start to have a great day when you know you have something to look forward to. And I think that's what's so cool, is that I have hope again. You know, that the future is better, bigger, and brighter, because I'm already living my dream, so everything else is just a bonus. You know, I feel totally complete as I am. As I am. And if I told you all my situations that was going on around me, y'all would be in shock. Y'all would be like, what? How are you holding it together? What in the world? Like, how are you making it? But baby, see, when you get that real peace, that real peace, that peace that surpasses all understanding, it's a new level of being. It's a new level of being. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of self-reflection. It takes a lot of looking yourself in the mirror and asking those hard questions and facing all your demons and your shadows and your darkness and your light. There's good and bad about everybody. It's okay. It's okay to have good and bad. If you know them, then you can know how to work with them. Give you an example. I know I don't like people to insult my intelligence. You know, I don't like that. That's a pressure point. Okay? I know that's a pressure point for me. I know when my pressure point is hit, things might pop off that I don't necessarily want to do right now. AKA, I choose not to pick this battle. So I have to know how to excuse myself or find some type of way to get out of the situation, abort, when I see that this is where I'm headed. You understand? So the next time I feel as though somebody is insulting my intelligence, I need to not get offended, because clearly, they're the ones that's not that smart. Because if they were smarter than that, if they knew better, they would do better. And if they don't know better, then they're just standing there. Now, it is better to be thoughtful than open your mouth and remove all doubt. So now I need to flip the game, you know, and find another way out, period. It's all about learning how to balance out the good and the bad, or the dark and the light, because I really don't think either side is not bad if it's balanced. It's when it's unbalanced, that's when it's the problem. And the reason I know this is because I'm thinking back to my life. I'm thinking back. Who says? I'm thinking back. When I was younger, I was really nice. I was so nice, I just allowed people to just walk all over me. Like when I'm telling you, I didn't even say my first cuss word till I was 21. Okay, I was not that child. I loved love, but outside of love, you know, I was very like a goody two shoes. But I hung with all the thugs because they kept it 100, and that was my people. You know, they was more chill. I wasn't trying to be all, you know, everybody else was too deep for me. I wasn't that deep. I was not that deep. I'm still, you know, I'm just a regular girl. You know, I'm from Holly Grove. I'm cool. I just be trying to chill, maybe play some spades, try to get up on a freestyle. Somebody hit the beats on the table, somebody else in the back being petty. You know, I just give me a natural environment. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's so funny. It reminded me when I went to LA and I was staying at 1010. And it was really nice and it was fancy, but after a while I was like, where's the hood? Somebody bring me somewhere to the hood. I need a Cato or, you know, a Chinese buffet or something. I need to get out of here. I think we caught the bus. We was like, let's go to Inglewood or something. We was all in Inglewood somewhere in the hood at the hair store. I said, I need something familiar. This is getting out of hand. But I love you, LA. I mean, y'all nice and everything. But, you know, I got that hood side of me. I just got to get it. Gotta get it. But yeah, so I was so nice. People would just walk all over me. But then I would be so angry in the inside, going off in the inside. Like, I can't believe this person did blah, 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 blah. So I remember I was so laid back, so chill. It was just, I guess it was just too much. It was almost imbalanced. It may have seemed like I never got mad because I always held my temper at that time. Unless it was like severe, like when I really blew a gasket. But outside of that, I was really, really just calm and nice. People just knew me as the smiley girl who was the goody two-shoes. Boom. I started dating this dude. His parents, everybody that was cussing like sailors, I thought it was the funniest thing in my life. I wanted to cuss too. I was like, I just want to say that. The kids was cussing. Everybody was cussing. It was awesome to me. I just felt like everybody was just expressing themselves passionately, and I wanted to do it. And then one day he told me, he was like, you are too nice. You need to stop being like that. Nah, it's not like he told me what to do, and I just did it. Like he walked me to the bridge, asked me to jump off, and I did it. No. But I was already considering the fact I was too nice. And at that point, I was at my breaking point, because one of the people I was too nice to was him. So I was agreeing, like, you right, nigga. I have been too nice. After that, it was on like Donkey Kong. I started cussing hard. Okay, I went to cussing so much, it was every other word, y'all. I just was just cussing down. It was my favorite, The F word was my friend. I have a whole shirt. It had so many F words on it. It was my proudest possession. And I know I'm saved now and I'm giving my life to God, but I'm keeping that shirt. You never know when you just gotta walk it off. Anyways, Laura's working on me. But then I just became too much. After that, I just started wilding. Everybody could get it. I was going off on everybody. It didn't matter. They could be a mama, a police officer, my boss, co-workers, family members, children. It didn't matter. Everybody who was playing with me could get it. And I would never start anything, y'all. I'm not a bully. It was not like that. I would never start it. I would always finish it. Always. You come over here picking on me, you're going to walk away bloody. Don't come over here messing with me, because I was chill, I was minding my business. I never really minded nobody else's business. I never thought that was cool. I don't know how people just sit there and just mind everybody's business. I'd be like, why you don't have no business? Why you know this much business about somebody else's business? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's yours? Who's minding yours? I don't know. I've always been minding my business. That's just how I do. That's why I don't know a lot about what's going on in the streets, because I don't know. So, I digress. So here I am at two ends of the spectrum. At one point, I'm super nice. The next minute, I'm wild Magnolia. Now it went from being super nice, walk all over Yvonne, to hot-tempered, quick-tempered, she out of control, she fighting again, Yvonne. And I didn't really want to be known as either one of them. I wasn't cool with neither one of them, because I didn't want to be known as this mean person, because I wasn't that mean person. I just was going to stand up for myself. And if ain't nobody else going to stand up for me, I'm going to ride or die for me. I don't care what you do. You ain't on my side? Buff it. I got me. Let her come. Bring it. I say bring it. It could be man, female, it didn't matter. Bring it. That's how I felt. It's on. I ain't backing down from no nigga. So, yeah, that's how I felt. But now, I've learned to appreciate both sides. I like being nice. I like being, there I go using that word nice. See, y'all, this is why I don't like the word nice, because, I was traumatized with that word, so I use kind. I love to be kind to people. I feel like we go through enough things in life. Why can't we live in peace? I want to live in peace. If you come around me, it's going to be peaceful. I guarantee you. Because anybody not being peaceful got to go. I ain't here to start no drama. No drama. No drama. No. No drama. I don't want no drama. Not a drama queen. I'm chill. I like to be cool. I'm an easy, breezy cover girl. I keep telling y'all that. But seriously, I've learned how to balance the two. You know, I like my anger and I like my defensive side because I know I ain't no punk. You know, you ain't just gonna come and, stunt in front on me. You ain't gonna just handle me no any kind of way. No, But at the same time, I'm not going around with this nasty attitude, treating people all kind of ways because I feel like it, because I didn't switch moods. Girl, you don't know who, you switch a mood on me and see I was that chick. You know how they be like, you gonna always run into that one person? I was always that one person. I was waiting. Come on, switch a mood over here. I will backhand you so hard, I bet you switch right back out of that. Girl, what? No, I was that chick that was gonna check it. But now, I'm older. I ain't got time to be fighting. You know how long it takes to recuperate from that? No, ma'am. Pam. No. I ain't doing it. I'm tired. I ain't got time for that. So, now I've learned to use my words in a very diplomatic way. Because I can talk to you just like this. I don't have to get loud. Because that's a waste of my energy. I'm going to just tell you what's up. Either you can respect it, you can check it, or you can miss me with it. Plain and simple. No drama. No drama. But if you think that I'm not going to tell you about it, that's not going to happen. I'm going to put it out there on Front Street. I'm going to let you know. No, you did say that. Yes, you did do that. I was standing right there. I can show you right here. However, I've learned to handle things a lot more diplomatic. And by golly, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And at the end of the day, it helps me to feel free. Because I feel like I'm in control. I'm in control of my emotions. I'm not going to allow outside influences to determine how I feel on the inside. And I have full control over that. I have full control over my thoughts. And I have full control over how I express myself. I don't have to be no way that I don't want to be. But it's also my choice, my decision, and it's going to take my effort to change those things about me that I want to change and to appreciate the good about myself too. Hey, everybody got their things. Respect mine, I respect yours. I hope that I've shown you through what I've explained what peace is and how to get to it. Because first you got to create that peace within before there can be peace within the land. It's got to first start inside of you. You have to feel genuinely peaceful. And the only way to do that is to understand yourself and then understand how to balance yourself. When God said, I built you in the image of God, He made us in His image, right? We are like God's. He said we would be like God. He didn't say we would be Him. He said we would be like Him, knowing both good and evil, right? Because God has both good and evil, right? Or good and bad. Light and dark. Let's call it light and dark. He has both, because God's not evil. But he's the ruler of it all. He just knows how to balance it. You understand what I'm saying? God teaches you through the Bible how to balance your emotions, how to handle knowing both good and evil, because you become like a mutant. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to balance your powers. And that's what the Bible is trying to teach you. For example, God says that he's a jealous God. Now, some people might call that evil. We're not going to call it evil. We're going to call it his dark side. That's his dark side. Look, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Guess what? Sister Eve, I got a jealous side. Okay? But I got to control it. I got to balance it. I got to know what's going to tip me over the edge and not do it. Okay? This is for the good-hearted people that want to know how to balance both sides of them. Stop shunning away your dark side. Face your dark side. Work with your dark side. Your dark side is your strength. My dark side is my strength. My dark side will punch somebody in the face if it had to for me. It'll do it for me. It's okay. I'm not saying it's this simple process, but it's a rewarding process. The peace that you're going to get from it and experience, shout it. You're going to love me for it. Don't love me. Don't thank me. Thank God. I don't want no credit. No credit. No credit. No credit. I am goofy down. Well, all right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fancy Free Friday. I enjoyed sharing my piece with you. I really did. Because I love sharing it. I think it's a great thing to give. You know, I wouldn't mind somebody walking up on me and giving me some peace. I feel like I could never have too much peace. If you want to walk up on me and give me a peace sign, let's start giving me the peace. If y'all see me, throw up the deuce when you see me. Holla. You hear me? Hit me with the peace sign. I don't even want no dap no more. Don't hug me. Don't hug me, nothing. Give me the peace sign. Because I feel like I can never have too much peace. And look, for those of you out there who might have heard what I said about the Bible, teaches you how to work with your light and your dark, your superpowers. If you want to go out there and get you a Bible, get you one you can read. Get you one you can understand. Doesn't have to be that English that you can't pronounce, okay? I don't read that Bible. I mean, I have it. You know, I like to have multiple ones, you know. It's good to do that too, you know. But don't think that because you can read one version better than the other one that you like, you know, like it's a sin or something. Like, it's totally cool to get one you can understand. It's totally cool, you know. It's like Ebonics. It changes over a while, so it's all right to kind of keep up with the progressive of the language. They're not taking away from the information that much. I've gone back and researched it. I would recommend a study Bible. I think the study Bibles are the best because they give you background history on the Bible. I'm more of a history buff when it comes to the Bible. I don't necessarily come from it from this holy perspective. I like to go in and find facts and then, you know, prove it together. And, you know, I really get into the nitty gritty of it. Like, I don't just read it and then I just say, bruh, and go out and preach to the land. Nah, I don't do that. You know, I'm really trying to, you know, this is a part of my life. It's not like this. It's not a fad for me. You know, I'm really into this. I'm really into the information and how it all comes together and how things are still happening in life. And it really does help me. It really has helped me a lot with my emotions. And I appreciate that because I've always wanted to be better with my emotions. I've always wanted to know how to handle them. Or, you know, like, I'm using words and I kept trying, but I was still coming off rough, you know, and aggressive. And I just couldn't understand, how. To me, I was soft, but it still wasn't soft. And so I just didn't know the words to say anymore. I didn't know what to do. I did it. I kept asking people, well, what do I say? Like, how do I fix this? Like, I'm trying to be nicer, but, I'm just telling the truth, and people don't like to hear the truth. So it's already wrong. So I was trying to work on my delivery. That's what it was. I was trying to work on my delivery and my tone. Those are the things that I wasn't really taught. Or if I was taught, I probably wasn't listening. I don't know. It wasn't sinking in. But the Bible has really helped me with that. So if you're looking to do that, check it out. Google which one works for you. I have the Oxford Study Bible. I got that one in college from the college bookstore. It was like $30-something, but I've been having that Bible forever. Probably since, what year is this? Let me see. I don't know. I want to say 2007. I've been having this since probably like 2007. It's a green book. But it's called the Oxford Study Bible. Super cool. I like it. So yeah, that's it for Fancy Free Friday, you heard me? Holla at a play if you see me in the street. Hit me with the peace sign. To stay in contact with me and communicate with me, hit me up on my Facebook fan page. It's just Ms Yvonne fan page, I know it's a super fancy name. I thought of it myself. All right, y'all.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the Conversations with Ms Yvonne show. That wraps it up for us today. I hope you enjoyed our show. Also, to the first 100 people that register on my email list, I'm going to give you guys special prizes and contests every now and then. You never know. So the first 100 people to sign up, just remember, you can get picked for something special. I'm a random person, so the information you're going to get is random. On Mondays, it's going to be Get Your Mind Right Mondays, where we post anything that'll help get your mind right. And on Fridays, I like to be fancy free on Fridays. So that's just what I do. I'm from the South. I'm from New Orleans, but I've lived all over the world. So sometimes I speak broken English. Sometimes it's all together. But it's me. And that's what I plan to give you on this show. Me. To continue with the shows, you can visit www.MsYvonne, that's spelled MsYvonne.com. That will keep you up to date with all the hottest new material that comes out. It can be sent directly to your phone if you sign up with our email blast. So, keep rocking with us. Stay tuned. I really appreciate you as a listener. I value your time, and I appreciate any feedback that you give. I'm always down for improvements and constructive criticism. I hope that you have a great day. Go out there, be positive, make a difference, and above all, do you. One love, one love, one love.